Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number one. Minnie Min will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. The sinker that time is just pulled on the ground to third, and taken in out there for the first out. Eddie Collins will stand in for the first time here. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Joe Jackson get his first opportunity now with two away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Two out, nobody on. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to Tony Olivo leads things off now in the top half of it. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number two. Frank Thomas steps in now. Now the first pitch. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a rather easy first out. Robin Ventura will be better.
Goodbye.
Swing and he crushes this ball deep to left field.
Goodbye. Yes.
My goodness, a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at one.
Know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning, but it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story, and he takes him over the wall for a long home run.
Oh yeah.
Paul Pietro will get his first touch here. And here's a full strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Close to game time in South Florida. It's the Phillies and the Marlins. Next. In its second season now as a big league stadium, there's a look at spacious Marlins Park in Miami. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the show. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as longtime skipper Charlie Manuel has them lined up this way. Let's ahead now to the bottom of inning number one. Donovan Solano will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Swing and a line drive to left. Well, he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Angels need a home game.
Christian Yellowhorse will step in now.
Sorry, that's so close to him, Yelich.
Now a swing and a ground ball.
So we'll go to Anaheim
0-1.
and Angels Stadium for that.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's shot foul.
Is that gone? Is that gone?
Driven out to deep left center field.
Yes!
And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run.
That was quick. That's the rule. One home run.
So a solo
Pretty
down
quick.
here to left center field, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
The only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that. He handled that one.
Right near the Marlins statue.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous. Closing in on first pitch from Angel Stadium. The Tigers and the Angels. Next. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the Show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers as the defending AL champs line up like this. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number one. Eric Ibar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On a big swing there at fastball, he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there and make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
He got it.
Michael Stewart will dig in here. He couldn't get extended there, and this is a little pop-up back here, second base. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Herring, 2 down. The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Can go in there?
Mike Napoli will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on the fielder's in time, and with that, the side is retired. Angels turned away in the first. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here, and it'll be 5. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2.
pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Eric Anderson will get his first opportunity.
Trying to get their ballpark done. I need to go down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you're right. I think 7. 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 squishes. I do have 7 games left. That's hurt.
Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Cardinals baseball on the show. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Lou Brock will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This will get foul for strike 2. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. Standing in the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher. Here's the first pitch to him. It goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. So one got in the inning here with a runner returned. And standing in, perhaps the most dangerous player in the game today, the great slugger Albert Pujols. Now it's hit to third. 5. And he's safe. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So runners at first and second here with one away.
He's fine.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one that's fouled toward the backside.
Can you do it?
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield so that runner will have to hold the third. Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's outside corner of the plate. Stayed with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Run.
David Freese stepped in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad his lead a bit early on. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Second and third here, one man out. Fastball swung out and hit on the ground at third. They'll throw to the plate. Attacked by Santana, and he is out at the plate. On to Tomey, and they're able to get a pair. That ends the inning.
Wow.
So 2 runs. Jim Tomey leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Pitcher will be hitting soon.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Ozzie Smith will stand in. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Carpenter will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Runners on first with one down. Line down the left field line. This is foul near the seats.
Wow.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Had to go low.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. If you're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game, I can get used to this.
On the hit was the second, and the inning is over. Asdrubal Cabrera ready to go here as we begin the third. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Skip Schumacher will start things out for St. Louis. He's followed by Albert Pujols and then Matt Holliday. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Chu is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And standing in, perhaps the most dangerous player in the game today, the great slugger Albert Pujols. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And this is hit hard on the ground for short. From deep in the hole. And the throw is low that time to first, and did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire, and there are 2 gone. Matt Holliday will stand in. Base hit his first time around. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chu is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to get us going. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Swinging a hard hit grounder down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Up and down, too.
David Freese will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and stepping in is the second baseman, Placido Polanco. Swinging a ball hit hard to third. And Polanco has his base hit. Bill comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. Ozzie Smith will dig in. He singled his first time around. Chopped down his short. Can they get two? Kipnis on to Tony, but a step too late. They just get the one. So runners at the corners with two gone, and now Chris Carpenter's going to have a shot to help himself out here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Foul back. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
I have to use power hitters. I didn't with Philly or Schmidt. I know.
A swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that will get through into center field for a base hit. Placido Polanco will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's got foul. 3 runs already home here. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
There we go.
And this one is gone. A home run.
There we go.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. It's now 7-4.
Polanco. That works.
When he looks back at this start, this is going to be the one that'll kick himself with. He's got a guy 0-2. Someone without a lot of power, doesn't hit for a high average. Look where this pitch is. Just goes to show you that you can't take anyone for granted out there. You got to bring it on every pitch. If you don't,